I always say to my students, I think exams are great. I don't think they're for everybody, and if you don't want to do exams, that's perfectly cool. We at Good Vibes have students that do exams, we have students that don't do exams. I tend to take a lot of my students, particularly younger ones, through the grade syllabus, even if they don't do the exams themselves. What about you, Chris?
Yeah, I went through a few exams when I was younger, and I absolutely think they are a tried and tested, just a brilliant resource. Do you get better at the end of them? Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. And you're learning skills and songs that are actually relevant in the music industry. So there's no better way of like honing your skills and absorbing that knowledge straight from the source, really.
Mm. Which ones did you do?
So I did LCM and I did Rockschool.
LCM is London College of Music, right?
That's right, yes.
And you did Rockschool. Cool.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's real songs. Like back when you and I were probably doing Rockschool, it was like all these kind of faked songs.
They're almost like sound-alikes.
Yeah, they were. You know, like just about copyright okay type songs. But now you've got like the legit songs. I think it's a really great way to go. I think from a teaching point of view, like the exam books are great because they give you graded versions of each of these songs. So like if you've got students really into the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you can find a grade 5 version of it for them on guitar, which is really, really useful. Mm. But what do you think are the kind of other benefits of doing the exams? Obviously there's the kind of sense of achievement and things, but what about the more like preparational aspect?
I think because well, you've got the sort of session skills, the extra additional things. But then again, I know that they're doing digital exams as well, so that those skills are kind of like analysed in how you perform your digital exam. So that's why I kind of wanted to tie in like the performance aspect. Mm. So these examinations aren't just skills and drills all the time. It will be how you perform these songs from the start of the performance to the end of the performance, and how you choreograph your body around the instrument. So I think it's very comprehensive. Mm.
And I think one of the things that we like to do here at Good Vibes is we prepare students for taking the exams, because the grade 1 exam is probably around, what is it for drums, maybe 6 months to a year after you've started, you might be taking grade 1.
Yes.
And so during that period, you kind of got nothing formal to follow, which is why we created the star levels. So you've got these kind of formal or more formal feeling routes. So when you get to your grade 1 exam, it feels really familiar because you've already done our 6 star levels that feel similar and hopefully prepare you really well for it. What other things do you think can sort of prepare students for taking a first exam?
You could always have almost like a little bit of a cheat.
Well, you can annotate on the book, can't you? You're allowed to write on the book.
That's right. Yeah, you sort of scribble stickings and notes and maybe even like the image of glasses. Just like look out here. This is a tricky bar here. Maybe put your own highlighting around it. All those little things. Just make it super easy. Just to get.
Because that's actually it's another massive thing about the exams that we haven't even talked about, was that I learned to read music through doing the exams, and I think had I not done the exams, I probably wouldn't have learned to read music, because I was very much like I would like put on a song that I wanted to learn and I would kind of figure it out, and I don't think I ever would have gone to a book to learn music. Do you know what I mean? I would have just put the record on and started playing and been like, that's probably it.
Do it by feel, do it by ear.
Exactly, yeah. But doing the exams kind of forces you to have at least some level of that skill where you can read. How was it with you?
Very much the same. Yeah, it was like a mysterious beast, music theory to me, because all we know is our parents' records and your brother's records, and then you adopt your own style of music, and it's all listening at that point, at that young age, where you're just absorbing great music. But seeing the black sticks and the black dots is quite scary sometimes, because it is quite cryptic and hieroglyphic.
It's like code, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very codey. But as you bring it up from the beginning, even from the star levels through to the initial grade, and then from 1 to 8, it's just such a wonderful thing to get a grasp of. Not knowing that, not necessarily that you need it, but it's nice to have it and not necessarily always use it.